Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So I will just check whether I am audible or not. Then I will. Yeah. I am audible to you all. So RCB women's team have secured yet another victory in this WPL 2025, and this time around it is a very convincing one. After beating Gujarat Giants in the first match of the WPL, they have now beaten Delhi Capitals women pretty convincingly and in a very dominant fashion. Uh, Smriti Mandhana, the RCB captain, stole the limelight with her brilliant 81 of 47 deliveries, and it included 10 boundaries and 3 sixes. Uh, as far as the toss is concerned, the toss was won by RCB women's team. Smriti Mandhana, the captain of RCB, won the toss and she elected to field first. And their bowlers proved it right with exceptional bowling performance from Georgia Wareham. She picked 3 wickets, and Renuka Singh Thakur once again was the pick of the Pacers of RCB. She picked 3 wickets as well. And when it was the turn of their batting, it was Smriti Mandhana who stole all the limelight. And we all know when she is on song, there are a very few better sights to watch in women's cricket. She played an exhilarating knock of 81 of 47 deliveries. It included some eye catching shots, some elegant shots through the offsides, and some powerful shots in the mid-wicket region. So it was a complete package of batting exhibition from the RCB skipper and the Team India vice captain Smriti Mandhana. Although she had gotten out pretty early in the first game of the season, but this time around she has turned it around and she has scored 81 of 47 deliveries at a strike rate of 172.34, and she was brilliantly supported by the English opener Danny Wyatt Hodge. She scored 42 of 33 deliveries, and she played well for her 42 as well. And it was Ellis Perry and Richa Ghosh in the end who finished things off and helped RCB women secure yet another victory in this WPL 2025. So RCB women are now at the summit of the table. They are right up there at the top with 2 wins in the 2 games. In the first game, they had chased a historic total of 201, and now they have beaten Delhi Capitals women pretty convincingly. As far as today's match was concerned, today's match was a rematch of the WPL final that was played last year. Uh, the result was still the same. At the Firozshah Kotla Cricket Ground, RCB women had beaten Delhi Capitals women, and today as well in the rematch of the final of WPL second season of the WPL, RCB women have beaten Delhi Capitals pretty convincingly. And once again, it's the due factor that is playing a very huge role in this tournament so far. This is the fourth game in the tournament, and all the 4 games have been won by the teams chasing. And this means that the due is playing a huge role in this tournament so far. In the first game, RCB women had chased down 202, and post that, Delhi Capitals women had chased down 165 against MI. Gujarat Giants also chased down 144 pretty easily yesterday with 2 overs to spare. And today as well, RCB women have won the match with 22 balls to spare. So RCB women are now right up there at the top of the table with 4 points in 2 matches and a brilliant net run rate of 0.869. As far as the other teams are concerned, Mumbai Indians women and UP women are yet to open their account, and Gujarat Giants women and Delhi Capitals women have won a game and lost as well. So it's RCB who is right up there at the top of the table. The defending champions have announced their arrival in some fashion. And the biggest positive for them today was the return of captain Smriti Mandhana, who played a brilliant knock of 81 of 47 deliveries. She had reached her 50 in just 27 deliveries, and that helped RCB women secure an easy chase in the end. They made a complete mockery of the run chase, and it was very dominant. Although Delhi Capitals women had their chances in the match while batting first, although they lost Shafali Verma pretty early. Verma got out on the very first ball that she played, but it was Jemima Rodriguez who consolidated the innings. But once again, she threw her wicket. She got into the 30s. She tried to play a reverse sweep, an unnecessary reverse sweep as far as the timing in that situation of the match is concerned. She was playing well in front of the wicket and through the covers, but she opted for a the shot selection was pretty wrong, and it resulted in her demise in this innings. So two times, yes, two times she tried to attempt that shot, and both the times she couldn't connect the ball with the bat. One time she got a bye that went for 4 runs, and another time she got stumped off Georgia Wareham. So another lesson for Rodriguez. She got into the 30s, a well-made 34, but she couldn't carry on. She could have easily converted into a big one, and it would have helped her team as well. Annabelle Sutherland, once again, she got to a start but couldn't convert. Marizan Cap, who was returning into the team in place of Indian under 19 captain Nikki Prasad. Marizan Cap, the South African legend, had a pretty ordinary outing today. She scored 12 of 13 deliveries with the bat. She consumed a lot of deliveries, and with the ball in hand too, Smriti Mandhana made her look pretty ordinary. She went away for 27 runs in the 2 overs that she bowled, and thanks to Smriti Mandhana's brilliant stroke play all throughout the ground, she was taken for a toll today. So yeah, this is the news. RCB women have secured yet another victory in this WPL 2025, and there were many positives for them as far as their bowling is concerned. Kim Garth bowled pretty well. She bowled brilliant line and length and scalped 2 wickets. Ekta Bisht, who was given a game today, she didn't feature in the first game against Gujarat Giants. She scalped 2 wickets too, and Georgia Wareham and Renuka Singh, who have been a consistent performer for RCB for in the last season as well, they scalped 3 wickets each. And as far as the batting is concerned, Danny Wyatt Hodge and Smriti Mandhana, who couldn't score many runs in the first game of the season against Gujarat Giants, they played brilliantly today. They stitched a partnership of 107 runs that resulted in an easy win for RCB in the end. So this is the news. We already have had 4 matches in this tournament so far, and RCB women have won both of their games. Mumbai Indians women have lost a close encounter against Delhi Capitals women, but they will be once again featuring in the game against Gujarat Giants tomorrow. As far as the changes in the team today are concerned, RCB women had made just one change. Ekta Bisht came into the team, but it was Delhi Capitals who went in for 2 changes. They went for big names like Jess Jonassen and Marizan Cap in the 11. Although Nikki Prasad, the Indian under 19 captain, had performed well in the previous game, and as stated by Meg Lanning, the captain of the Delhi Capitals team, that it was unfortunate to leave her out, but the team demanded so because Cap brings in a whole lot of experience into the team, but she had a pretty ordinary day tonight. So, although Nikki Prasad's selections will be in question, but I think it would not have made much of a difference as far as the result of the game is concerned because she was replaced by Marizan Cap, the South African all rounder, and she gives 2 areas in the field. Nikki Prasad is only a batter, whereas Marizan Caps is a brilliant bowler as well as a good batter in the team. But I think it could have been Jess Jonathan who could have made way for Nikki Prasad in the team. Uh, Being dropped after just one game is not justified for any youngster who played well in the first game, who played a match-winning knock of 35 in the first game. So her non-selections will be in question, but I don't think it would have made a difference in the result of the game today because it was the senior players who lacked game awareness. Players like Jemima Rodriguez, who was been an international regular for quite some time now. She was batting well on 34, and she threw her wicket away after a good start. She had struck four boundaries and two sixes on her course to 34, but once again she threw away her wicket. And same happened with Meg Lanning. Meg Lanning has had two failures in the tournament so far. She is the captain of the team. She has already retired from international cricket, but she is the captain of Delhi Capitals, and she is also a captain of the Big Bash League franchisee. But in this WPL, so far, she has not been in form of late. In both the matches, she has gotten off to a start, but she has consumed a lot of deliveries. Today as well, her strike rate was far below on which stood at 89.47. Shafali Verma, who had played well in the first match of the tournament against Mumbai Indians, she got out on a golden duck today. So Sarah Bryce can be stated as the positive in the Delhi Capitals lineup in both the matches. She comes from Scotland, and this allows the team to play five overseas players, because in the Women's Premier League, you can have four overseas players, and an associate nation player in your squad. That is why Delhi Capitals went in with five overseas players today. Sarah Bryce plays for Scotland, and in both the matches, she has provided a pretty good end to the innings. Today as well, she scored 23 of 19 deliveries, which included two glorious boundaries. So Sarah Bryce was the only positive as far as the Delhi Capitals women batting is concerned. And as far as bowling is concerned, everyone was taken for a toll. Marizan Cap, the experienced South African, had a pretty ordinary day. As I said, Shikha Pandey once again had a good outing with the ball in hand after a good showing in the first match against Mumbai Indians. Today as well, she bowled four overs for 27 runs and scalped a wicket. Uh, Another Indian pacer, Arundhati Reddy, bowled pretty well. She was economical at an economy rate of 7.5. She bowled 3.2 overs and went away for 25 runs. Jess Jonathan, who was given a game today, she went away for a few runs, 4 overs, 37 runs. Annabelle Sutherland, 2 over 18 runs. But sometimes you just tip off your hat when someone is playing well, and today was such an instance wherein Mandhana outclassed all the bowlers of Delhi Capitals. And when she is on song, any legend, any youngster, doesn't matter for her. She just watches the ball and plays to the merit, and she was exceptional with the bat today. It was one of her best innings played in the WPL history so far. She has played such innings in the at the international stage, but in the WPL, after a pretty ordinary first season, she bounced back in the second season, securing a tournament-winning campaign for her as a captain. And in this game as well, she batted brilliantly. She reached her half century of just 27 deliveries, and she ended up scoring 81 runs of 47 deliveries, which blew away the Delhi Capitals team tonight. So, Delhi Capitals team, after securing a close victory in the first game against Mumbai Indians, have now lost to RCB women pretty convincingly, and this was a pretty statement victory from RCB women as far as the tournament is concerned, because their next big game is against Mumbai Indians. So it will be Smriti Mandhana against Harmanpreet Kaur at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, Bengaluru on 21st February. So their next game is at Bengaluru. So their Vadodara leg has come to an end. RCB women will now be traveling to RCB and Delhi Capitals. Both of the teams will now be traveling to Bengaluru tomorrow, and they will have a couple of practice sessions before they play their first games on 21st and 22nd February, respectively. 21st February is a date you should all look at, because it's the two stalwarts of Indian women's cricket against facing each other, with Harmanpreet Kaur leading Mumbai Indians and Smriti Mandhana leading the RCB women. So a big game on cards on 21st of February at Bangalore. And as far as the Mumbai Indians' next assignment is concerned, it is tomorrow against the Gujarat Giants at Vadodara. Mumbai Indians will be facing Gujarat Giants at Vadodara. Gujarat Giants have already Both the teams, in fact, have already lost one game, but Gujarat Giants had beaten UP Warriors in their previous game yesterday. So Mumbai Indians is still in search of a victory, whereas Gujarat Giants have already got a start. Mumbai Indians are in desperate need for a victory because the table is spicing up, and the RCB sit atop the table pretty handsomely. So this is the news. RCB women have beaten Delhi Capitals women pretty easily tonight, and it was a completely dominant fashion dominating victory for the RCB women. So this is the news from the Women's Premier League. As far as the Ranji Trophy games are concerned, day one has come to an end, and Kerala and Vidarbha find themselves ahead of Gujarat and Mumbai respectively. So Kerala and Gujarat are facing each other at Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, whereas Vidarbha is facing Mumbai at Nagpur. Vidarbha is batting first, and they have already scored 308 runs for 5 wickets in the first innings, and they are well on course to reach Ranji Trophy final if they bat well tomorrow as well. So this is the news as far as the cricketing world is concerned. As far as the hockey games are concerned, FIH Pro League that is going on in Odisha. Uh, Both our men's and women's team have played two matches till now. They will be playing their next match tomorrow. Both of them have won game and lost one game each. So a mixed match for both our men's and women's team. They have won one game against Spain and one against England, and lost against Spain and England as well. So one game they have won and game they have lost. So a mixed outing for them so far. They will now India will now be facing Germany tomorrow. Indian men's team will be facing Germany tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Whereas the women's team will be facing Spain at 5:15 p.m. tomorrow. So two big games to look forward to in the hockey world tomorrow, and the Champions Trophy is also heating up with the tournament setting tournament start date coming very close. 19th February is the first game between Pakistan and New Zealand at the National Stadium of Karachi, and we will have a separate preview of that match in tomorrow's or day after tomorrow's video. So do look out for that one. And yeah, this is the news. RCB women sit atop the table pretty convincingly, and they now head to Bengaluru. Both the teams, Delhi Capitals and RCB Women, now head to Bengaluru after the Vadodara leg. They will now head to Bengaluru, and they will be playing their games on 21st and 22nd respectively. So this is the news. Both the teams will now be coming to Bengaluru, but the Vadodara leg is over for them. But the Vadodara leg is not over for the other teams. Mumbai Indians will face Gujarat Giants tomorrow. So another good match to forward to. We have had four games in this tournament so far, and we have had the most dominant and most one-sided game today. And all the other three games were pretty close. So this is the news. RCB women sit atop the table with 4 points in two games. So yeah, this was it in this video. This was the match report of today's game. And yeah, do like the video if you like the analysis. Do subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, and X, and you will never miss a sporting moment. Thank you for watching. This is Abhilash Shah signing off.